Hello again guys, and today we're going to be doing another tutorial. And this tutorial is how to upgrade your mining and get iron really quick. So in this tutorial I'm just going to show you the best locations to find iron. Usually they are the best locations as long as no one else has taken it, which happens quite often because a lot of these locations are well known throughout everywhere, any server. A lot of people know exactly where to go to get the iron and stuff like that. Which isn't very helpful for collecting, but I'm just going to show you guys the best locations to go to get iron. So this is location number 1. In my opinion, this location is actually really nice. You can also get silver while you're here. A lot of the times this area is, I don't know, there's just like not a lot of it sometimes because a lot of people know this area. But it's Faith's Bounty in Everfall. It's right next to the settlement, so it's a pretty well-known area to get silver and iron. You can get lucky like I am now with silver, but I don't see a whole bunch of iron here. So this is one of my number 1 places to go to get iron and silver whenever I'm in need of it. A lot of the times though, there's hardly any left, but this time it looks like there's actually a good bit. And honestly, if you guys are worried about not having any here, a good time to get on is in the morning. I know a lot of you guys aren't morning birds, as to say, but if you get on the morning or late at night, like really late at night when everyone else is sleeping, you can actually get a bunch of iron at these locations. I'm just gonna keep wandering around this location like a helpless little man, helpless little boy, and hopefully find some iron. Maybe some more silver, which I'm not really in the need of silver. I actually need iron. You can also go inside the den. Usually there's something inside, any kind of ore, ranges, varies, but sometimes it actually can be really good ore. I'm actually not seeing any more iron. I've passed some silver. Right there's some iron actually. Just gonna show you guys that there's iron here, and it's not all just silver. But this location is Faith's Bounty, and it's all along the rocks here. Is where it all usually is. It's just all along the rocks in this area. Now, take a location number 2 after getting it. And as you can tell, my iron is, like my mining is already going really high. You can also mine boulders, but they don't really give a whole bunch of XP like everything else does. I'm gonna recall real quick. But this is location number 1 because it's like really well known, but it's not as well known as location number 2, and that's why it's second in our list. And that's just for the simple fact that a lot of people go here and it gets pretty annoying. That's not the right spot. But it is right in Windsward, right down here, in Dankfur Hollow. It is a pretty well-known location, and I usually never find iron here anymore, especially throughout the day. Just for the simple fact that it's well known, right next to a settlement, and there's no high-level mobs in the area that you have to worry about. And there's also hemp, which gives you fibers, and it's also a bunch of trees and bushes. So basically it gives you a lot of resources that you need, so it is pretty well known. Which kind of sucks, because it usually does spawn a good bit of iron. But usually it's all taken because everyone's getting greedy with it. I just went out a weird location, but you just gotta come over here to Dankfur Hollow. I'll show you a certain spot that I like to go over here that a lot of people don't actually know about, or they just don't care to do it. But there is some higher levels that know about it and do it because they are in desperate need of the resources. But usually the lower levels have no idea that it's even possible, which is pretty nice. By the way, since we're doing this game is absolutely beautiful. If you don't have it already, I recommend you getting it. Just make sure your system meets all the requirements before actually downloading. So there's $40 or $60 for deluxe, I think. Okay, so we are here, and this is why I don't highly recommend this area. Like, you can get lucky if you're playing late at night or early in the morning to get iron here. There's a lot of iron does spawn here. It's just a lot of players come here to get all of it. I can't find any right now. So this is a bad example so far. So I'm going to show you one of my favorite spots to go if I can't find any just laying on the ground anywhere. It's actually up here. Usually if there's no higher levels nearby, you can get away with this almost every single time. Sometimes it's silver that spawns up here. Sometimes you can get the iron. What I'm going to do is just go to the right of the actual cave and climb up this. Don't know why there's corruption right next to this mountain. I really don't. I don't like it because it makes it all hazy and hard to see. But right down there is some silver. Yeah, right there's silver that spawns if you wanted to go grab that. And there's already someone up here, so he more than likely already grabbed all of the iron. Hopefully he just after silver and no iron at all. I have no idea why that's right there. So close to a new player settlement. Yep. Okay, he's grabbing all the iron. That's not good. Like I said, this does happen quite frequently. It does get on my nerves, but it's whatever. People need it. Yeah, there's even more iron that's gone. So basically, you just climb up here, and if no one has taken it already, usually there's a good bit of iron that spawns up here. Wow. Made sure to get all of it. Okay. Oh, there's another player. Okay. Yeah, so more than likely we're not going to find any actual iron up here. Especially since it's midday. So we're just going to go over the next couple locations. Next couple locations are actually pretty obvious. If you guys probably can't even think of it, then I kind of feel bad. But the next locations are really obvious. They're just in the mines. So Everfall, the place that the Windsward. I'm not in Everfall. What am I talking about? Windsward. I'm not sure if there's any mines, really, except for like the little caves you can go into to get the iron. But I know Monarch's Bluff, you have the Devil's Quarry, which all throughout this location, and especially in the near the Adamant Mine, you can usually find a bunch of iron in this location area. And that's usually where I go if I can't find any more. These are pretty populated areas, but sometimes the iron just spawns pretty good. And you can just actually find some throughout this whole area right here. And then another good location, that's if you're in Monarch's Bluff. Another good location in Everfall, other than Faith's Bounty, is actually over here by the Crawtic Cave. A lot of people go here because it's really close and you don't have to worry about really any high levels. You just have to pass that and then you're good. So right there's a really good area if you can find some. And other than, of course, Faith's Bounty. And then up here, whenever you get to like mid-level, these areas right here, especially the mine, I actually believe, provides a good bit of iron. It's either the mine or the quarry. It's one of the two, or the cavern. It's one of these three. If you go inside, they actually have a bunch of iron inside. It's like, it's the one that you can go pretty deep in. It has a bunch of iron that you can find, and silver, and other minerals. Those three starting locations, that's probably the best areas to actually get your iron and silver. You can also go to areas that are just like this. So if you just pull up your resource locations and look at Highland, which is silver and iron and stone, of course, you just look at that and that's what it looks like on the map, and more than likely you'll find a good bit. Just some areas like this don't have as much as the areas that I mentioned, but if you're desperate, then I recommend doing that. Just go and look and hopefully find some. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. These are all pretty well known, so I hope you guys can understand why I listed them. And at the end of this video, I just want to say the best way to upgrade your mining is just go to, I forget if it's Everfall or Windsward. I think, yeah, it's right here, Windsward. It's just this area right here, honestly. You just mine up the boulders and mine up the iron and silver in this location, and you'll gain a lot of levels. That's how I got to level 50 usually. Actually, it's just mining in this area most of the time. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button and subscribe if you did, and also comment what you want me to do next. I appreciate any support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.